What we're going to talk about is how you can use an AI agent built with N8N to scrape 50,000 leads and personalize messages for LinkedIn and email for each lead. Let's dive in. This is a brief overview of this workflow. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. So this powerful workflow is going to combine multiple tools, mainly Apollo, as well as Lead Magic. This is going to be able to have our source where we can get the leads, and then Lead Magic for where we can, look up their LinkedIn profiles so we can do personalized messages and stuff like that. So with this specific workflow, there's going to be 6 main steps, and we're going to go through it. Just so you guys know, if you don't know what Apollo is, here's the back end. For example, if we're looking at staffing and recruiting, if we want to get in touch with staffing and recruiting founders or CEOs and owners, you can use Apollo. As you know, Apollo costs a lot of money to use. So this is just one workaround that you can use to get leads. For this example, we're going to use this one. What you're going to do is grab that link. We're going to save this for later. Let's dive back into the overview and go over the 6 main steps for this workflow. One is going to be your trigger. Your trigger node is going to be what you to scrape those leads. That trigger is going to be a webhook to start off with. If we look here inside of N8N, it's going to be a webhook. This webhook is going to be connected to Appify. Appify is what's going to allow you to not have to pay for the whole pricing for Apollo, and it'll allow you to basically scrape 50,000 leads at $1.20 per 1,000 leads. And when we hit start, that's going to trigger that webhook to start this whole workflow. Secondly, data retrieval. So we're going to use the HTTP request and a data set retrieval. This is going to be an HTTP request inside of, and this will allow us to grab that data from the webhook action. So when this webhook is triggered, it'll go to Appify to pull all of those leads in. Once it gets all of the set amount of leads that we want, it's going to pull all of that information into this data set so we can start passing all of that information through this process. Next is going to be data processing. We have a limit node set up. This is going to control the number of leads that we process in each run. This is followed by a loop. And these nodes are basically set so we can process this data as seamless as possible. This is the limit node we're referencing in this loop over item. If the lead doesn't have an email attached to it in Apollo, it'll be done. If it does have an email attached to it, then it'll go through the entire process of requesting that LinkedIn profile and then doing the rest of the process. So going into the 4th step, which is profile enrichment. For each lead, there's going to be an HTTP request node that uses a Lead Magic API. This is going to perform a LinkedIn profile search, and this is going to gather information on that lead so we can create those personalized messages using like OpenAI or Claude. So just to give you an overview of Lead Magic, Lead Magic allows you to do a lot of different things, from finding emails, finding phone number, personal email finder, and so on. But for this use case, we're just going to do profile search. This is going to allow you to find their LinkedIn profile so you can gather all that information for this example workflow to create that personalized message. That 5th step is going to be the AI powered personalization. This is going to be the OpenAI node that we have set up. It's going to be able to generate a message with different components for the email, which includes the subject line for that specific lead, icebreakers, elevator pitches, call to action, and the different post scripts from there. And then lastly, that 6th step is going to be the data storage. Once the lead goes through an entire workflow, it's going to be sent into a Google Sheet where it has everything that you need, just so you can keep track of everything. Because what you can do outside of this workflow is connected to like instantly our smart lead to put that subject line in, to put that icebreaker in, to put that personalized first liner in, and then be able to send your messages personalized for each and every lead that you reach out to. We have the webhook, which is going to be triggered to Appify, and then it's going to retrieve that data from Appify and send it through this limit and loop over time node. And then from there, we're going to request that LinkedIn profile through Magic. Once we get that profile information, we'll be able to personalize 5 different items, which, like I said, was icebreakers and subject lines and stuff like that. And once that information is personalized, we send it to a Google Sheet. I have it sent to a Google Sheet here. What you can do is have it sent to Instantly or Smartly to send out that personalized message automatically. The key benefits of using, something like this is just streamlining the tedious process of having to go to Apollo, scrape those leads, go to LinkedIn, find out information about them, personalize that message, grab that information, and then go into, Instantly or Smartly or even LinkedIn DMs and sending that personalized message. This will allow you to automate that entire process to streamline everything. The integrations with this, combining that Apollo with the lead magic creates a powerful personalization tool for you to use when doing outreach. And then it allows you to scale a lot. This can scrape up to 50,000 leads at a time and personalize messages for 50,000 different people or businesses at one time, leading to that customization factor. Each step can be fine tuned to match your specific outreach strategy. So, like I said, I have it go into a Google Sheet now. You can have it go to Smart Lead, Instantly AI. You can have it be a LinkedIn DM. You can have it be a text message that you want to send out, be sent out. This workflow can be customized overall. And then overall, with, for example, with the Google Sheet, just overall centralized organization, which can be easy to access and manage. So let's say you have a VA, you can have all of those messages personalized for them, and then they can go in and manually send out these messages for you. So that personalization process, I definitely want to dive into a little bit more because everyone says, hey, you can personalize messages using automation, but I want to go into exactly how this workflow is going to personalize these messages. One is going to be that subject line. It's going to be a casual, it's non-capitalized, so it appears more human. And then we have that icebreaker. That icebreaker is going to reference the prospect or the lead's current activities related to their industry trends as well by looking at their LinkedIn profile. Next is going to be an elevator pitch. This is going to be offer a concise value proposition for that specific lead for their business. And then lastly, a customized, personalized call to action, which is going to provide social proof of you and your business and a risk-free proposition for that specific lead. Lastly, going to be the PS, adding a personal touch, expressing interest in that specific lead. This workflow is going to transform your entire lead generation process, lead acquisition process, and personalized outreach. If you are a business looking to get set up or you need help with outreach, I can definitely help you out and set up a system like this for you. Just go ahead and click that link in the description and book a call with me. It'll be a free consultation call to see how we can get this set up for you. If you want this template for this lead researcher and personalizer, drop a comment and click the link in the description.